Hello students, in our previous video we have studied till Hall-Herold's process, that is the electrolytic reduction of pure alumina into aluminium. So today we will study about step 4, that is electro-refining, and a quick revision of the extraction of aluminium and the main equations involved in that. So we'll start with this. Step 4, electro refining of impure metal, and this impure metal is also 99.5% pure. Okay, so we'll do that refining of impure metal by electrolysis. That's why it is called electro refining. See here, three immiscible layers are present. Immiscible means these three layers are not they will not mix with each other. Okay, the lower layer of electrolyte, it is um molten aluminium. Okay, this is impure aluminium, and see, the impure aluminium, it is at the bottom along with carbon linings. These are the carbon linings which will act as anode. Okay, this middle layer, it is a mixture of cryolite, barium fluoride, aluminium fluoride, calcium fluoride, and it will serve as an electrolyte. This middle layer will serve as an electrolyte, and pure aluminium, see here impure aluminium is present, and this impure aluminium, when electricity is passed through, this is cathode and this is carbon anode, this one is anode. So pure aluminium will move from here and it will collect here in these cathode, these negative electrodes, cathode, and rest the impurity, it will remain here only. So if you'll see this, the upper layer here, pure molten aluminium with carbon electrodes, it will serve as cathode. Here this layer, this is the layer of pure aluminium. So impure aluminium, from impure aluminium, pure aluminium, it will cross this electrolyte and it will come and collect here near these electrodes. So it will form the uppermost layer. The middle layer, it is of cryolite, barium fluoride and all, it will serve as an electrolyte, and the lower layer, it is the impure aluminium at the bottom along with the carbon lining. This is the carbon lining here. So the reaction which will take place here at cathode, at these electrodes, if we'll see, aluminium ion Al plus 3, it will move here, it will gain 3 electrons and it will collect here, and it will form the topmost layer. Pure aluminium, aluminium ion from middle layer discharge. Aluminium, it will move from here, the pure aluminium, it will be discharged here. Now at anode, if we'll see, aluminium, it will lose 3 electrons and it will keep changing into aluminium ion from here. Pure aluminium, it will lose 3 electrons and it will change into aluminium ion, and these aluminium ions will be discharged here. Impure aluminium, all from lower layer enters the middle. All these when these are formed, they will, from here they will enter the middle layer. Okay, collection, pure aluminium, here what we will collect, the pure aluminium we will collect, and it will be 99.9% pure, is withdrawn from the tapping hole. See, a tapping hole is present over here. So when these aluminium ions will reduce here and they will form aluminium, this molten aluminium will be collected from this tapping hole. And if the amount of impure aluminium will be reduced here, see, from here the impure aluminium will be added. So this is the Hoops process, where impure aluminium, it is purified further. Now flow chart, if we'll see here we'll see a quick revision of the extraction of aluminium. See, the ore of aluminium, it is bauxite, that is Al2O3.2H2O. The first process which we will study here, it is Beer's process. In Beer's process, this bauxite, it reacts with NaOH. See, it reacts with NaOH. Only aluminium ions, aluminium oxide will react with NaOH, and if any impurity of Fe2O3 or SiO2 is present, it will not react and it will remain there only. So from this mixture only aluminum oxide or this bauxite will combine with NaOH and it will form sodium aluminate, and rest impurities they will remain there as a residue. Now this sodium aluminate is formed. The sodium aluminate undergoes hydrolysis. It will react with water, and a little of pure aluminum hydroxide is also added, and that process is called seeding. So aluminum hydroxide is also added, and when this sodium aluminate will undergo hydrolysis, it will form precipitate of aluminum hydroxide. All these precipitate are then filtered, and after filtration they are ignited at 1100 degrees Celsius. Upon heating, it will form pure alumina, that is Al2O3. So pure alumina we have got, but here we have to obtain aluminium only, and then we will do the Hall-Heroult process. That process is the electrolytic reduction. Electrolysis is done here. At cathode, aluminium is collected, and at anode oxygen is collected. See, aluminium is 99% pure, and at anode oxygen is collected, and then the name of the process is Hoops process, by which electro refining of this 99% pure aluminium is done, and at cathode pure aluminium 99.9% pure aluminium is obtained. So this is about the extraction of aluminium. Now we will see the important reactions which have taken place in this process. The first step is the dressing of the ore. Dressing of the ore is this process. This is the dressing of the ore till here, pure alumina, till where we have obtained the pure alumina till here. It is the step 1, that is the dressing of the ore. The chemical process, it is called Bayes process, and in this process sodium hydroxide solution is used. Impure bauxite to pure alumina, this is called Bayes process by using NaOH. See, alumina is there, impure bauxite is there, that is Al2O3.2H2O. It reacts with sodium hydroxide concentrated solution, and the temperature is around 200 degrees Celsius. When it is heated, 150 to 200, it is heated, we will get sodium aluminate. This sodium aluminate undergoes hydrolysis at temperature 50 to 60 degrees Celsius, and upon hydrolysis it will obtain aluminium hydroxide, precipitate of aluminium hydroxide, and sodium hydroxide will remain in the dissolved state. These aluminium hydroxide are heated at 1100 degrees Celsius, 1100 degrees Celsius temperature, and from here pure alumina is obtained along with the vapors of water. Now step 2 is the concentrated O2 oxide, and here we have already obtained oxide, so this process we need not to do. Now step 3, where electrolytic reduction is done. Electrolytic reduction, why? Yes, because the affinity of aluminium for oxygen, it is very strong, and this oxygen cannot be removed by using any reducing agent. That's why electrolytic reduction is done. So this is molten Al2O3 is taken, and since its melting point is very high, that's why with this Al2O3 fused cryolite and fluorspar is also taken. Alumina will dissociate to give 2 aluminium ions and 3 oxide ions. Aluminium ions, positive ions, will move towards the negative electrode, that is cathode, and there, since all total 6 electrons will be needed, so it will gain 6 electrons and will change into 2 aluminium atoms. At anode, 3 oxide ions will move, there they will lose 6 electrons, and upon losing 6 electrons they will form 3 nascent oxygen. Okay, and if such twice this reaction will occur, it will form 3 molecules of oxygen. Now step 4, it is electro refining. Refining, electrolytic reduction produces about 99.9% pure the aluminium obtained here. It is 99% pure aluminium, which is further refined by Hoops process if necessary. Then by Hoops process it can be refined further, and it will give 99.9% pure aluminium. So this was all about electro refining, and in our next video we will study about alloys. Thank you.